This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Bringing it out, it's LaBelle. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And he's got it again. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear at the 20. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona State. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Look, and the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
That's a great read here by this quarterback to be able to get the ball out to his back and let him do the work. And you know this defense now, next time they see this same formation, probably going to be aware of the pitch. Don't be surprised if the quarterback keeps it himself for a big gain as well.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big fourth down coming up.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Bears look to keep this drive moving. Here's the option play. Eludes a tackle.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Here we go, the seventh play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Inside the 25. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Grabs near the sticks. It's Walters. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is
for a gap. It's Walters. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the Sun Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The quarterback's got it on the option. As the first down is still going. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Pass not complete. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it with room to run. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. He keeps it on the design run. Clean toward the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. The big fullback's got it here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
The hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
The PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Quick throw to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. That completion makes it 2nd and short. He hands it off from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a point.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Trying to muscle for the first down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. It's a keeper to the right. No handoff there. They snuff him.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
Snags the quick throw. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Second down and goal upcoming. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the move now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bears. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Ball scooped up by the defense. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Baylor. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out.
Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Powering through. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. An empty backfield on second and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
And listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. He'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down to keep working clock.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, and you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Keeps it on the draw. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Crosses the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The ball is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, ASU. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with a penalty, but for some reason declined it. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. They'll try the option play here. Quarterback still with the football. He'll pitch it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Handoff from the shotgun.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. Now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down, and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also
on the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Send the back in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the back now goes in motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Bears will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Design quarterback run. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. He makes the grab. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught near the sticks. It's Wade. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down for the offense.
And the Sun Devils are in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his back. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Arizona State. They jump on top now here in the 4th. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Handoff here from the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock is stopped.
Hey, this defense doing a good job all game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down. Gave up some yards, but nothing big to try to hold on to this lead.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. The Bears looking to keep this drive rolling.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking right, this one caught. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll try the ground game here. Solid gain there. It sets up a first and goal at the 7. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Bears. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. The pass is intercepted. He could go. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in a game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
He's going to take off here. Inside the 30. He gets the first and more. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Baylor.
Chris, I just can't believe they're still throwing the ball. I mean, the game's over. I don't know if they're trying to send a message or what, but that's a throw. As the clock's expiring, they already have a nice lead. That's the kind of thing you remember the next time you play this opponent.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire